Good morning, everyone. It is day 26. Got a good night's sleep last night. It didn't rain on us like expected. That's a good thing. Got up, started to get packed, got everything in my backpack except my tent. And what does it do? It starts raining. But it was just a good morning from the mountain. It sprinkled for a couple of minutes and then it quit. Looking at the weather forecast for today, which is here in the mountains very unpredictable. It can be dead on, it can be completely wrong. Not so much different from home, but with a whole lot more variables. The mountains can play tricks with the clouds. And anyways, day 26. We've got 12.2 miles to get to the next shelter, and I can't remember the name of the next shelter. It'll come to me here in a minute. The only thing I'm focused on this morning is getting started, getting my joints loosened back up, which they have. I'm about a half mile out of camp, and yeah, you know it. We had a big climb, almost straight up out of the shelter. But that got everything loosened up, got my sweat pumps moving. It's about 50 degrees out here, so it's very comfortable. I'm in shorts and t-shirt, and like I said, already sweating. So, there were some people that got out ahead of me this morning. They were hustling. Stephanie and Cole said good morning to them. They're up and about. They're going to cook their breakfast and take their time getting on the trail. It seems like Stephanie's injury is not getting any worse, getting a little bit better. So she's tough, man. She's tough. You know, when you get that kind of pain, it's hard. It's hard to put one foot in front of another sometimes. And but listen, at this point, some people are 2 weeks into this, some people are 3 weeks into this, some people are a little bit more like me, 2.5 weeks into this, or 3.5 weeks into this, I'm sorry, that you've already shown that you've got the physical toughness to do this. You've shown that you've got the mental toughness to do this. The last thing you've got to prove to yourself is, do you have the emotional toughness to do this? And hey, 2 down, 1 to go. I'm hopefully you can tell by my last few videos, I'm even though this gets tougher and tougher, it seems like every day. Yesterday was killer. It was killer. That was by far my hardest day of the trip so far. But I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving this. I feel like I'm in my element. And, well, at the end of each day, I've got some minor complaints with my feet and my ankles. And yesterday with my arm from my fall. Yeah, it's got a big knot on it this morning. It's okay. I just, big old Charlie horse on my arm. Nothing I can't work through today. I noticed that when I woke up this morning and started using my trekking poles, my hand has got a little swelling in it, but everything moves fine. It's just a hard fall, but hey, like I said yesterday, I'm sure it's not going to be the last. But I'm going to tell you, it's no fun when you fall face first with a 30-pound pack on your back. It's yeah, it's a good thump. But we're good. Today, looking at the up and down map, we when you combine the ups and the downs, it's only a few hundred feet, but the ups and the downs separately are in the thousands of feet. I think at one point today we're going to get up above 5,500 feet. And then tomorrow at Klingman's Dome, we're going up to 6,500 feet. And if I'm going to have any problem with altitude sickness or anything like that, it'll be tomorrow. I've already been in the 5,000s with no problem. So I don't expect any issues. I guess I should apologize for that long ass video from yesterday. I didn't intend for it to be that long. I think the thing of it is that I was going so slow uphill, and here comes the rain again, so I'm going to put this away here in a second. But I was going so slow, I just had tons of time to take video, so hopefully you enjoyed it. All right, I got to put the phone away. It's going to rain. Talk to you in a bit. All right, we're in the Smoky Mountains where each person pays a $40 fee for going through here. And look at this shit. I know some of you people are out there looking at this. Ain't no big deal. Well, it is a big deal. You either have to get down on your hands and knees and crawl under, take your backpack off and crawl under, or do what many of the people are doing, go all the way up there, and then have to come all the way down here. And it's an opportunity for injury. This is just stupid. Come on, people, get your shit together. Yeah, nice green tunnel here. This is going to be absolutely incredible when it starts blooming. Roots, feet killers. I think I'm probably about 2 miles into the day, and it's very humid. Temperature is about 55 degrees. You can feel the rain in the air. It's rained on me a couple times. Nothing bad. Just really nothing more than a sprinkle. Just enough to cool you off a little bit and get the trail wet. Make it a little bit more dangerous. But yeah. A little uphill here. Today's going to be a good test for me. This will be the longest I've gone, which is not saying much, but this is the longest I've gone without taking a 0 day. And we did have the one Nero day, which was 7 miles going into Fontana Village. But yeah, I think this is day number 6. Something like that, without a 0. Maybe 5, I can't remember. Y'all probably know better than me. But, all right, let's talk about Fontana Village. You know, for me, what I thought was Fontana Village was an actual village. It is not. It is a resort. The entire thing is a resort. They have their own little small town. Yeah, right. Well, let's talk about the pros and cons of Fontana Village. The price for the hotel room was okay. It was within an acceptable range. I ended up with a double bed by myself. Because mostly people wanted to stay at the Fontana Hilton. You remember that nice shelter we stopped at briefly. But, all right, got some uphill going here. I'll try to keep talking, but, all right, so the lodge rooms were priced okay. The restaurants, a little on the expensive side, but food was good. The waiter / bartender we had was incredible. Good guy, fun to talk to, did a great job. Like I said, the food was good. There was plenty of it, so I guess I can live with the price of the food. Laundry facilities were, I don't know, kind of difficult to get to, but I guess they're not designed for hikers. They're more designed for the people who come, the tourists that come to stay at the resort. They've got a lot of different activities when summertime gets here for those people. But very disappointed that their ice cream store was closed. Man, were we in the mood for some ice cream. But they had a sign on the door that said, closed for the season. Can't get anybody to work. They had a small post office there. I got there a little bit too late to go in and mess with the employees. So that was okay. Laundry wasn't bad. It cost us about $5 to do our laundry. So that was okay. The shuttle, they have a shuttle that goes to all the different spots at the village. From the marina to the Hilton, the shelter, the dam, and the lodge. Wasn't thrilled that I had to pay $3 in addition to my lodging. I think if you're staying in the hotel, they should not be charging you $3 for a very short ride. At one point, we asked to take the shuttle from the lodge down to the laundromat. We're told 10 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes later, still wasn't there. We walked. So the shuttle, they need to revisit how they handle that shuttle. Shuttle driver, kind of on his own, goes wherever he wants to go. It would be a whole lot better if he was just on a set schedule. That way we would know when he's going to get here, when he's going to get there, and not rely on hoping that he comes to the place where we're at. That was kind of crap. The biggest negative I have for the village is their prices on the items that they know we need for resupply. They were beyond ridiculous. I got my resupply at the marina, paid $37 for it. That totaled, I think, 4 Snickers bars, 2 dinners, and a couple of extremely small packs of peanut butter. That was a joke. Didn't know they made little packs of peanut butter that small, but I guess they do for Fontana Village. Yeah, $37 for what I would normally pay $15 for at Walmart. Yeah, highway robbery. They see the hikers coming and they rip you off when it comes to your resupply. And I guess that's where they make their money, because they can't charge anything for staying at the shelter. And if you're not staying at the lodge and you're hiking through, then yeah, that's the only way you're spending money there. So they rip you off. It's a scam. So if possible, carry some extra food to get you through there, which is hard to do, and they know that. So yeah, that's my big negative on Fontana Village, is that they definitely gouge the hikers for their resupply, for their meals. Pretty sad. Yeah, but hey, it's the world we live in. If you have an opportunity to gouge people, you do it. That's the way this world is anymore. Okay, but for me, overall, Fontana Village was okay. Like I said, the biggest complaint I have is how they gouge you for your food. It's I think it was a little bit less expensive for me at the marina than it was at the lodge, and certainly at the little store they have, the general store called the Pit Stop, What a joke. Hang on a second. Yeah, the pit stop, they probably had about a 500% increase on their prices. Probably more. Yeah, just, I walked in there. I had plans to buy a few items. I bought nothing. I'm stubborn, and there's a certain point that I'm not going to allow somebody to rip me off. And for the record, the pit stop, don't even stop there. Don't even stop there. It's a complete joke. All right, I got to take a break here for a minute, so I'm going to stop. All right. I'm not going to film long because I've got an uphill section here, but I just want to make another comment, kind of a follow-on to one of my earlier clips, is the blowdowns. Just passed another blowdown that you can either crawl under, take your pack off and crawl under, or try to go around. Well, I was hiking with two young ladies, and the first young lady crawled under with her backpack on. I knew I was not going to be able to do that. But anyways, the second young lady, she was a little bit taller, and crawling under was not going to work for her, so she decided to try to go over, or around, I should say. And with the rain and everything being slick, she tried to go uphill to go around, and she ended up falling on her face. She's not hurt, which is a great thing. Her trail name is Wings, and she's become a friend on this trail. But she's okay. But I ended up going around also. And thank goodness my trekking poles are sturdy, because without them I would not have made it. But it's unnecessary danger. I don't know who's responsible for doing this. Is it the federal government because it's a national park? Is it the ridge runners? Are they volunteers? Are they paid? I don't know. But between ATC, and I guess this section now is, we're in Tennessee. If it was possible to be worse than North Carolina, Tennessee, you're it. The two shelters that have been in the state of Tennessee are just crap shelters. No privy. So there's, at both of them, there's like a field of dreams, more like a field of nightmares. Pretty horrible to have to use the restroom in a situation like that. How hard is it to build privy? Come on now. All right. Anyways, hopefully I talk more positive things out here than I do on my rants, but sometimes you just got to say what you got to say. And I know some people are watching these videos that that can do something about it. So do something about it. All right, so I'm trudging up these hills through the Smokies. Not a whole lot to see. You're pretty much boxed in on all sides, and then I get to here. Yeah. Just beautiful. I've come about, I don't know, 6.5, 6.6 miles. Got a little less than 6 to go. Hasn't been too bad. Rains on us here and there. Nothing too bad. Just, yeah, the clouds just kind of blend in with the mountains. It's just gorgeous. Loving life, man. I think that's going to be my motto on this trip. Loving life. All right. I am just getting to the top of one big ass climb. And I'm going to do a very slow 360 for y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. As far as the eye can see, man. This is awesome. I don't think that's the trail. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that breeze feels so good. What's your name? Circles. Okay. I'm Papa Bear. Good to meet you. That was a hell of a climb. Yeah. All right, so I'm about 8 miles in. This is what I'm into. There's no view. I am at the top of this mountain. Don't know what mountain it is. Don't ask. I'm at the highest elevation that I'm going to be for the day, which is right at 5,500 feet. And let me tell you, man, it's been a bear to get up here. It's been a bear. I don't think there are any bears up here. But, yeah, so the next 4.5 miles is slightly downhill. You know, some minor ups and downs, but it looks like the biggest climbs for the day are done. So I'm going that way, and I'll be back in a bit. All right, we've come a little over 9 miles. And of course, the minute I pull my camera out, it goes straight uphill. Let's see what we can do here. Got to be careful. It's very rocky, very slick. Yeah, now we're getting in a little bit of mud. Let's see if I can navigate this without busting my face. I hear people coming behind me. So we've got just a hair over 3 miles to get to the shelter. I think it's called Derrick Knob Shelter, something like that. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is level. That's where I'm going. Okay, I'll get back to you in a bit. All right, I'm a little over 9 miles in. This is what I've been dealing with for the last hour or so. All right, I'm level. I want you to look at this trail. And it's been going either up or down. Roots and rocks. My feet are on fire, but the top is close. It's got to be. You can only go up so high. I think right now we're running about 5,300 feet in elevation. Okay, I just wanted to show you what I'm dealing with. Let's keep on moving. All right. As you can tell, I'm a little out of breath. I've come 12.1 miles today, which means I have 0.2 miles left to the shelter. I'm exhausted. My feet are killing me. I can feel the rain. It's coming. So, get to camp, get my tent set up, get everything put inside my tent, and get ready for fun. It's supposed to rain pretty much all night tonight. Last time we looked, it was supposed to rain for the better part of tomorrow. But it's going to suck because we're going to get to Klingman's Dome. One of the best views on the trail, and it's going to be probably clouded in, socked in, whatever you want to call it. We're not going to see a whole lot of anything. We are going to be meeting a friend down below Klingman's Dome and getting a ride into either Gatlinburg or, if possible, Pigeon Forge. Cole really wants to go see Pigeon Forge. I'm okay with it. We'll get some lodging there, spend the night, and then come back out the day after tomorrow to get back on trail. So, yeah, let's go have some fun. Oh, the gnats are horrible today. The bees are bad. Of course, bees are good, but The bees are bad up here because they want to sting you, or at least they want to buzz you. The gnats are such a nuisance. A couple times today, I almost got out my head net because the gnats were so bad. But as long as you keep moving, they don't bother you too much. But the minute you stop, they swarm you. They're in your nose, they're in your eyes, they're in your mouth. But oh yeah, my feet are aching. But 12 miles, man, up some pretty ornery terrain. It wasn't as bad as yesterday, but combined with yesterday, my body's pretty beat up. I can definitely use a good solid meal tomorrow and a warm bed to sleep in. Maybe a tub to soak my feet in. But I'm almost there. Probably got about 1/10 of a mile to go to get to camp. And I expect most of the people that are already there, and there's going to be a bunch. Had a bunch of people pass me today, although some of them were going so fast that they could very likely go on to the next shelter. Now, I know that Stephanie and Cole are behind me. There's a few people in front of me that I know are going to be stopping here because they made it very clear when they passed me. Yeah, I ain't going past that 12. So, all right. Well, listen, I'm gonna stop this because I'm in a hurry. I want to get down here. I want to get my tent set up before it rains, get water, get my dinner, and get ready to crawl in my sleeping bag. So I'll talk to you in a bit. All right. So we made it to Derek's Knob Shelter. I'll be staying in my tent. You can see there's Cole, Stephanie's hammock, my tent. Got Wings and her friend Kelsey. A few more hikers over here. Over here. Got a bear hang, middle of camp. Another day comes to an end. Heading down to use the bathroom, and look what I see. 2 deer just hanging out. How cool.